Well, anyway, as I said, I went out to see Megadeth last night with mega fan Nathan from Kentucky, and along with his buds, which I'll tell the story about that in a while. And I also was intrigued by a little exotic chocolate delight last night.
Is that a girl?
Yeah.
What did you have?
Well, I'll tell you that story too. I promised her it would be a separate segment on the Spreaker.
Oh, wait a minute. So you had some purple and black?
No, I did not.
No?
No.
You said a chocolate delight.
I did, but I didn't say it was purple and black, and I didn't say I got any. I just said I was intrigued, is what I said.
Yeah, but I know your code words.
So I'll tell that story too.
All right. Now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. This is going to be a dirty show. I can already tell.
Right. And hung out with Nathan and his bros, who hooked me up with passes and drinks.
Wow.
And food. They plied the master with gifts.
The powerful man took some advantage.
Yeah, I did. Walked in there, it was like a coronation for me to walk in there and be treated well.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I'm looking forward to hearing about your Nubian princess.
So, yeah, Dominique. Yeah, Nathan said she was a cutie.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Nathan. I even got a picture of her with me.
Bouncing on your dick, I'd imagine.
No.
No, you didn't take that picture?
No. But I did get actually Nathan took the photo, so when we get to talking about it, we can post it over there on the Facebook.
Aren't you voyeuristic?
Yeah, man. I got a picture of me and Nathan, too. Not quite as hot, but still, I got a picture of us together.
Yeah, wow. Look at that. You and Nathan, you and Dominique.
Right.
Boy, you were slutting around.
I was, man.
Wow.
And anyway, you had an evening out, too, that I'm sure you're going to regale us with.
Doesn't sound like I had as much fun as you, but me and Stephanie went out, and as always, I can't just sit in a bar and not cause trouble.
Right.
So I, of course, caused trouble.
Sure. Well, I'll be looking forward to hearing that.
All right.
Then I guess Bob Nalbandian is talking about maybe calling in.
Yeah, he told me he wants to call in. He's working till about 10:30 my time, and then after that he wants to call in to plug.
Well, that's fine.
This thing, and I was like, hey, that's cool, And I actually had an idea for his promotion, and of course that got shot down by the promoter. So we'll have to talk about that too.
Of course.
Of course it did, because God forbid I actually am willing to give up 6 hours to promote their DVD.
Sure.
Nah, that's not a good idea.
No, not at all.
We're worried. The quote is, "We're worried about that."
They're worried about that?
I'll send you the email.
All right.
It just made me laugh. I didn't even respond. I was so like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You really don't get what I'm saying here?"
Okay. Well, that's interesting in itself.
Yeah, I'll send it to you and you'll read it. Or maybe we'll read it on the air.
Sure.
I mean, Bob knows that anything that's sent to me is public.
Right. Then we're going to talk a little bit about our anticipated debut on Heavy Metal Television.
Yes, had a very long and tiring conversation with Mr. Eric Braverman this week.
Tiring?
Dude, you think that people listen to the show and they love Eric calling in, and I do too, to be honest, and I think you do too.
Well, actually, Nathan mentioned that last night that he looks forward to Eric calling into the show.
And when he's in that combination of talking metal and telling some jokes and stuff,
sure,
he's fantastic. He's untouchable. When you're doing business with him and he's still going at that same hyperspeed, it's like, whoo, dude, chill, slow down a little bit. I'm trying to take a note here.
Well, Nathan wanted to know, is Eric like that just on the show, or is that really how he is?
Oh, that's very much how he is. I got a full taste of that this week. He is very... It's like, whoa, dude, slow up. Just a little bit.
Well, I'm interested in hearing about that myself.
Yeah, because I really haven't talked to you. I know you've tried to call me 15 times. It seems like every time you tried to call me this week, I was on a fucking conference call.
Whatever, dude.
I know, I'm blowing you off.
And then I just sent a text to our other potential guest, the V. She said that she might want to call in tonight. I don't know the reason why, but she mentioned it to me twice this week that she's out and about and would like to call in.
She probably wants to yell at us for not coming down to the Masters of Metal or whatever that was.
The Warriors of Metal.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. But she's apparently out on the West Coast this weekend and would like to talk to us for whatever reason. So of course I said,
I got a marriage proposal. I mean, something to say to her too.
Right, exactly. Did you see that? Did you see that hot picture she posted on her Facebook page, ready to hit the road?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God.
She is. I do love me some Veronica.
Yeah, that picture. She just got that. She just knows how to pose for that camera just right.
Does she? You could titty fuck her with a garden hose. Christ. What a set of boobs.
Yeah, I know. That's a nice picture. Thanks, V.
Yeah, nice picture.
Right. But anyway, we got a bunch of other stuff to talk about as time goes on, so we'll see if we get to all of it.
Yeah.
We do have a brand new website now, a brand new Classic Metal Show website. If you haven't ventured over there yet, go over to theclassicmetalshow.com as we are gearing up for our debut on heavy metal television. So you, in your infinite wisdom, decided that you should... now, see, Nathan's sharing the picture already.
It is.
Why is he sharing the picture already?
I don't know. That's not a great picture of you.
No, it's not. I was kind of tired and had a few drinks. It was late. But anyway, you should look at Nathan. You're stealing my thunder already.
Wow, white nigger in action.
Jeez, really, Chris?
I'm just trying to start the chat room going.
Yeah, I see that. Stop it already. But anyway, so the new Classic Metal Show website,
right?
It's very interactive and very easy to use since it's going to be geared towards social media.
Right.
Very easy to access with the Twitter and the Facebook and the chat room and, you know, all the stuff that people can get interactive with the Classic Metal Show on. And
sure, of
course, look at Mr. Scary Neely has a strong pimp hand.
Nice.
Wow. Wow. See, I didn't even get to tell the story, and now all of a sudden it's going to get blown out of proportion.
Oh, you mean, or just done exactly what happens to everything else on this show?
Yeah, it's just going to get blown out of proportion.
Right.
Didn't even get to tell the story about the girl. Now everybody's going to make up their own conclusions.
Let everybody make their conclusions now, and then it'll die down, and then we'll bring it back.
Right. So, anyway.
This is going to be a really silly show, can you tell?
It is. I can tell it. I can tell it. Now, this new chat room, or it's not a new chat room, but the way you get to it is different.
Yeah.
For some reason, some of the people I couldn't see earlier, and now they're appearing. Do you know what that is? I
don't know what the fuck is going on with that. That's been going on for a couple of weeks. And I think it's something on Chatwing's side.
Okay.
There's no... I've looked into all the settings that we have on the back end of it, and there's nothing like a cache I can clear or something like that.
Right.
So I don't know what it is. I actually emailed Chatwing on Wednesday or Thursday, and I was like, what the hell? We can't see all of our chatters.
Well, at one point, I think Uncontrolled Noise is in there, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who's in there.
I couldn't see Jackal in there before, but now I can see him. Now I can see him.
Oh, isn't it kind of... But you know who always shows up? Fucking asshole Diamond Ryan.
I see Tony from Kansas City just popped in.
Nothing would make me happier than if I could never see Diamond Ryan in there.
Right.
Make it better.
Now, did the chat and kill domain finally kick in?
Well, let's look. Chat and kill.
So it was still going to the Pitriff site.
Yep, it's working.
All right. So if you are listening to the Classic Metal Show live via the Spreaker or via the Uncontrolled Noise or be it the Classic Metal Show normal stream, you can join us in the chat room, chatandkill.com. Chatandkill.com, that's how you get in there. Mm-hmm. And it works now. It wasn't working just prior to the show.
Yeah, but we got it.
But it's good now. So
use it, but go visit the new website.
Yeah, go over to theclassicmetalshow.com. Very easy to tune in. You got all the big tune-in links over there, and the links to the Facebook, and the links to the Twitter, and the links to podcast, and just everything that is involved with the Classic Metal Show is right there, one click away.
That was the goal.
Yeah, I like that. Now, here's something that I need to ask you on a technical side.
All right.
Explain the Twitter hashtag.
Okay.
Tell me what that is about. I mean, I see people say, I did this, blah, 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 hashtag whatever.
The hashtag is just like a search thing. So if you hashtag one of your posts, so if like we have hashtag CMS requests.
Okay, but it actually will go to the CMS page, though, right?
Well, it will, because I set up that widget on the page.
Okay.
Wherever it is. The widget that's on the page, if you scroll down, is the only thing that shows in there is any post that somebody puts in the hashtag of CMS requests.
Okay.
It's like a search command.
Yeah, but do people just make up their own hashtags?
Yeah.
And what does that do?
Well, it's like I made up CMS requests.
Yeah, but I can understand that if that's directed to a thing.
Mm-hmm. But that's how it usually works. Like if there's a big news story going on or something, if there's I don't know, a school shooting or something. Somebody, the news channel will say, yeah, if you're near the school, send us a tweet with the hashtag of school shooting.
Yeah, but that's if a site or something is set up that will direct your tweet to it, right?
No, you can if I set up right now, if I go out there and set up Balloon Not John as a hashtag,
yeah,
every time anybody would post with that hashtag on it, you could see it in a simple search.
Well,
every post.
Yeah, but my point is that I noticed that you used a hashtag, something like TM is lame or something.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. And it's just like, so what good is that?
Well, but if somebody else posts it, then they see mine too. I mean, I just throw them out there.
Yeah, but how would anybody know to use your same terminology? TM is lame.
Because if you go to twitter.com, you can see what's trending.
Okay, so
if it catches fire a little bit, then you can see.
Okay,
that you can see and jump in the conversation.
Oh, I see.
Again, it's mostly for when something big is happening.
Yeah,
but I always use it for everything because you never know what's going to fucking hit.
Sure, but see, I wouldn't know to look for, just using that example, I wouldn't know to look for that or even use it. But
let's just say that I'm in the process right now of working out a contest as an example for Judas Priest and Steel Panther tickets.
Okay.
For that tour that's coming in October.
Sure.
And when we do the contest, I'll make up a hashtag. I'll be like, whatever, the hashtag will be hashtag CMS Priest tickets or something.
Okay.
And we'll make people send a tweet. As an example, I could say, okay, send the funniest tweet to hashtag CMS Judas Priest.
Well, but see, I get that if there's something that already set up for it.
Yeah.
But I don't get it when somebody just makes up their own and just throws it in there.
They all do, though. Everybody does.
I know they do, but my question is when there isn't a specific routing, I guess is the word I'm looking for, or destination for that hashtag. Yeah. What good is it when you just make one up?
Absolutely none. If it doesn't catch on, none.
Okay.
But I mean, some of them catch on. I mean, like Anthony Cumia. This week I know you
stand with Ant.
Stand with Ant.
Right.
That was just somebody made that up and then it caught on.
Okay.
So now, if you want to follow what everybody's saying about him being fired, you can literally just go to Twitter's website or just set up a quick search on your phone or whatever for the hashtag Stand With Ant, and you can see every post that's gone on since he was fired that's hashtag Stand With Ant.
Gotcha.
So people pick it up on some occasions sometimes.
Right.
That's why everybody makes them up.
Right, but it has to be something of a mass appeal to make sense to use it.
Yeah, or something that, even if it's on a smaller appeal, makes sense to an audience that you're interested in. Like all the rock stars do their names. So like right now, if you wanted to see everybody in the last week that's talked about Don Dokken, you could just do a hashtag Don Dokken.
Okay.
X number of shit would come up.
Right.
And then you could read through it and you could be like, what a bunch of fucking idiots.
Nice.
But that is how it works. I mean,
right,
it doesn't have to be huge in order to have, it generally needs to be huge to have a ton of shit to read. But if it's just something that you're a fan of, most band names will always come up. You could do hashtag Winger and read about Winger or whatever. There's a lot of hashtag CMS out there.
I gotcha.
Of course, most of it's about computer programming.
Right. Right. All right. Well, that answers my question. So if you're Twitter savvy, which I've been playing around with it a little bit and only only do it to share something worthwhile, in my opinion.
Right.
Like the show coming on, or, thanking Nathan and Megadeth for the show and, things like that, but, hashtag Applebee's, look at my margarita.
Right.
So what?
Look at Nathan in Kentucky. Hashtag she took my shoes.
Right. That's going to be a big one that's going to catch on.
It might. Never know. That could launch that segment that could get us our recording contract.
Exactly.
Our radio contract.
Nice. All right, dude. Well, coming up here, we got Tom Hunting from Exodus. We're going to have possibly Bob Nalbandian, possibly the V from Benedictum. We've got some stuff to cover. I'm going to tell the Megadeth story, hanging out with Nathan from Kentucky. You're going to tell us about your night out with Stephanie.
All right.
The new TV show, your conversation with Eric Braverman. And political correctness out of control still.
Sure.
So we got a lot to talk about. So why don't you join us in the chat room, chatandkill.com, hashtag chatandkill.
All right.
And look at Jackal, hashtag FUCKTHAYER.
That could catch on. Right. I'll bet you if we looked up hashtag FUCKTHAYER, there'd be more than just Jackal posting it.